So it is the last week of the Summer Daze Festival. Today we're going to be checking out the quest we got in week 3 because I didn't look at that in the last video, as well as looking at the final week of the festival. Alright, this first section that I'm recording is before the final week. We have this quest over here, which is going to show us what else was added in for the third week. Let's take a look at what's new for this week. The magical Luna and Monarch have showed up on the beach, together with their magical companions. Mariposa from the Butterfly and Silk Moth Taxonomy Union has joined us at the festival for her research. I heard she might need some help. As the weeks progress, we will have more activity here at the beach and in Fort Pinta. Come back then. Okay, so I did buy the horses in the previous video. You can go watch that if you would like after this one. Again, stunning, gorgeous, I love them. But I think this is the only quest that we got. Hey you, seen any butterflies around? I've got to say, for being the great monarch migration of Jorvik, there's a distinct lack of butterflies. I'm Mariposa, your local butterfly expert. I'm actually here to help out with some research for the Butterfly and Silk Moth Taxonomy Union. I really can't say that word. BASTU for short. Butterflies are like totally my thing, although Ben over there keeps calling them flutter dudes. Weirdo. Anyway, I've actually been struggling to catch any butterflies, they're just too fast. You see, I need to catch some butterflies as they pass over Jorvik during the migration and take notes on their health. This info will then get sent to BASTU so we can make a report on how the migration went this year. Seeing as you have a horse, you must be so much faster than me. Would you consider helping me catch some butterflies? Sure thing, man. So, what you're going to do, just grab this net, get up close to the swarm of butterflies, and then swing wildly. I always do it with my eyes closed, but hey, if you find it works with your eyes open, then go right ahead. Hopefully, a butterfly or two will get caught in your net, and then you just bring them back to me so I can take some notes. Some butterflies seem to have gotten lost and are swarming around Fort Pinta. That could be a good place to start. Good luck, I believe in you. Oh, okay, this is where we're doing it. Do I just have to run at them? Yeah, okay, I don't need to click on them or anything, just run at them. This is fairly simple. Okay, that was really easy. I don't mind doing that at all. I'm assuming they're probably going to put them in different places, though, maybe? Thank you so much for your help. Time to write my notes. How do you spell butterfly again? B-U-T. Okay, you can get moths and butterflies. Alright, Fort Pinta and the moths. Oh, in Moreland. Yeah, so they do them in different places. This is quite a simple thing, but it is still quite fun. Okay, and we're gonna go to the Moreland one as well. Okay, here we are. I do feel like they could have possibly made this a bit more, not necessarily difficult, but just a bit more meat to it, because we're literally just running around collecting butterflies or moths. Like, it's kind of like the fireflies in Hollow Woods, but you don't really get any like XP or anything from doing it. At least I don't think you do. I didn't check again. I really need to stop doing that. I definitely know you'll get some sort of shilling amount for doing it, but like, I do get that it's a kid's game. I don't know, I just feel like they could make the activities a little bit harder or just have a little bit more to do in the activities. I mean, I will say we have got a lot of new things in this festival that we haven't really had previously, which is good. They are giving us a little bit more to do. But I don't know, I just feel like everything's quite easy. The only thing that's not easy is that rainbow race, and I am never touching that thing again. That is too difficult. That is not what I mean when I say make things better. I don't need to do the hard stuff, alright? I don't want to race like that. Alright. Oh, we do get some horse XP. Okay. That's not that bad. That's alright. That is okay. Alright. Let's go check the board. Okay, so for this week, we are getting whatever this is. I assume it's a wall colour for your stables. But that is not what I'm excited about. I don't care about this. I want the crab, which we're getting next week, which I'm very excited about. So I've got to get 18 to unlock this. Again, I will pretty much do most of these. Maybe not, well, definitely not the rainbow race. Sometimes I do a jump, sometimes I don't. But everything else is fairly simple. I mean, I might not do fishing because I don't really feel like it's necessary. I think I could definitely unlock this by the time the next update comes around, not doing those 3 things. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that section of the video here. I will cut back to me when it is the final week of the Summer Daze Festival. Okay, it is the last week of the Summer Daze Festival. I don't think there is that many updates for this week. I have seen one quest that I'm assuming is going to tell us what is new, but then we also have a bazaar which I would like to check out and possibly buy a horse or two. Okay, so we have the quest right here. Kira, welcome to another fantastic week of Summer Daze. We're at the final week of Summer Daze, let's make the most of it, right? Celebrate with fireworks, party till dawn breaks, have fun with your friends. Dance the summer nights away, as in this final stretch of the festival, the Fort Pinter Disco will be open all day, every day. There's been strange reports of crabs emerging from the waters and making their way upstairs into Fort Pinter. See if you can figure out what that's about. Enjoy the last week of the festival, Kira. So no quest then? No other activities to do? Let's go check the board. There might be a little bit more information on there. Okay, so the only thing added to the board is fireworks. I have no interest in fireworks, I'm sorry. I won't be doing that. I was hoping they'd actually give us some other activity to do, but it's fine. As you can see, I did finish level 3. We have to do 21 to get to level 4, and I really want the crab, so I reckon I can easily do that. I'll just keep my little routine that I've been doing. I've been doing Memory Like a Shark, the Aideen Reborn race. Sometimes I do the fishing. I've been doing the 3 beach cafe jobs and also the catching butterflies and moths. So I reckon in a couple of days I'll have all of those finished and I will be able to get the crab. So yeah, I will keep up to date with that. It looks like there literally isn't anything else for us to do. I suppose we can go and have a look at where the fireworks are, but that's sort of just very boring. It doesn't sound like an actual activity to do. Kind of like the lanterns. I get they're pretty and some people might like them, but not for me. Where was it? Up one of these maybe? I actually don't know. Right, okay, so there's no quest or anything. It literally is just setting off fireworks. Okay, let's just go straight to the bazaar. I think there might be some of my wishlist horses at the bazaar, so we might as well go and have a look. Okay, so it looks like we have the American quarter horses, the Tennessee walking horses, and also the Mustangs. I think I have all the Mustangs that I wanted, I'm pretty sure. This one's kind of cute. I don't know, I don't know, I feel like I sort of do have all the Mustangs I want. I don't really like the models and the American quarter horses. So the Tennessee horses though, Tennessee walking horses, these are ones that I like. I think there's 3, yeah, this one, and this one that I would like to have. I might buy just one. Which one do I want to get? I think it's between this one and this one maybe? I think I want to get this one. I think I'll go for this one. Let's have a look at some main styles. Honestly, the free one is more than fine. I'm gonna go adult gelding. I kind of like the name that is already chosen, Maroon Gaze, so I think I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, I won't lie, this update was a little bit disappointing. I was sort of under the impression that we were going to be getting some more activities to do with it being the final week, but we have not. So not much of a video here for you guys this week, I do apologise. I suppose I could talk a little bit about how I feel about the festival as a whole. I think it was pretty good. I have only really experienced a year's worth of festivals because I haven't been playing for that long, and I think this is one of the better ones. There are some decent activities to do. They don't take too long to complete every day, and I think you do sort of get some good items. I think for me the crab is worth doing everything for, but the other ones we got possibly not so much. I do feel like we could have gotten better rewards for doing them. I think the tack sets have been really nice. Some of them not quite to my tastes, but that is bound to happen. You can't please everybody, I understand that. But I think overall, just design-wise, they have been very, very nice. I would honestly like if they put a couple more token outfits, just because, I mean, I have so many tokens, and I had some saved up before the festival even started, so I could have done this festival without doing any of the quests or anything if I didn't want the crab. I literally could have just sat on my ass and done nothing and I would have still got the outfits. I suppose maybe not everybody is going to be able to do that. A lot of people can't play every day, which is understandable, but I do feel like in that regard there isn't really much to work for. Whereas we got, I think, 4 sets that you could purchase with star coins or shillings, which is fine, but I just feel like it could have been a bit more of an even split. But overall, still very nice sets. I'm not complaining at all about the actual sets. They are very nice. I just feel like when you're doing a festival, there should be more to work for in terms of the actual festival earnings, like the tokens or ones you have to do the activities for, rather than having 4 out of 6 clothing sets only purchasable through shillings or star coins. But that is just my opinion. I did like that race that they added, the other one not so much. But yeah, overall I think it is a little bit better than some of the ones we've had, but again, not too much to do. I'm sure there would be some older players that have better knowledge on what the festivals used to look like that might have some better opinions than I'm able to give. But yeah, overall it's been okay. I just wish there was a little bit more we could do, especially with it being the last week of the festival. I feel like they could give us something else. But yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. Those are just the small thoughts that I have on the topic. Okay, that is everything for today's video. Again, I'm sorry that it is quite short. I was expecting a lot more to do in the festival this week, but alas, that is not what happened. Please give me your opinions down in the comments. I very much would like to hear what your opinions are of the festival. I think it's just always good to talk about and get some other people's opinions, because you guys will think of stuff that I just haven't thought of, and I do really like hearing different opinions and being able to think upon it myself. So don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!